Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com. I'm also the author of the award-winning Fearless Tarot, How to Give a Positive Reading in Any Situation, and the upcoming Tarot in Love, Consulting the Cards and Matters of the Heart, which is going to be out this January. I'm so excited. It's available for pre-order. It's time for this week's Oracle Reveal. So earlier today on Instagram, I placed up a photo of 3 different animals, and I asked you to use your intuition and just ask yourself which animal's calling to you, because that animal has your message. And the 3 animals were the stag, the dolphin, and the eagle. So if you're just joining me now, which animal is calling to you? Because that animal has your message. For those of you who picked the stag, the card says take the lead. And stag is all about leadership. Sometimes leading is also just stepping into your power, stepping into your presence. Leading isn't so much about having followers as much as it's about being an example and really living in your best life. So if you're attracted to stag, this might be a time to ascend. It also might be a time to realign with your integrity and also hold your head up high. A lot of your opportunities in this life are going to follow your body language and the beliefs about yourself that you harbor. So you want to bring the best of you forward this week. First card for stag is where it's best for them to place focus this next week. And we got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is the traveler of the tarot. He tells you to leave your comfort zone, to get out. He's the card of foreigners and foreign places. He's got the pyramids of Egypt behind him. And he reminds you that the world's a big place and that adventure awaits. Sometimes we can feel a little myopic or hopeless if we're just in the confines of our own reality for too long. And the example of the Knight of Wands is to get out there, to experience life in all its fullness. So this might be a time to plan an adventure, or it could just be a time to expose yourself to something that's different. But the Knight of Wands will often indicate travel, and there goes an airplane above my head as I discuss that. So if you are attracted to stag, there might be a trip in the cards for you, but it's important to get out of your head and into the world. Second card is going to be advice from your inner wisdom. And we actually get the 6 of Wands. So 2 Wands cards. And wands in the tarot, they're like tree branches. They got little leaves springing out of the top of them. And they'll often represent growth. But implied with wands as well is also growing pains. So this could be a time when you're stretching beyond old parameters and you're really making yourself reach toward greater heights. The 6 of Wands shows a figure who is completely in his self-esteem. He's completely embodying the stag medicine. He's on the horseback and he's head and shoulders above everybody around him in the crowd. And he's also crowned with the laurel wreaths. So this is a card of self-esteem. And what I'm really feeling is that if you stretch yourself out of your comfort zone for the stag people, and you push yourself and you put yourself in something that's unfamiliar or that makes you grow or get to that next level, well, you're going to walk away from that situation with a whole newfound sense of confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth. And also the 6 of Wands can indicate that this is an important time to promote yourself. So this could be a time to speak of yourself in the most positive, affirmative ways possible, and also to really harbor the beliefs about yourself that really make you embody your dignity this next week. And then we also got the mythic archetype that's going to help you. And we see Theseus here, who's literally grabbing the bull by the horns. So for stag, I really feel like there's something in front of you. It might be a little frightening. Might feel like it's a minotaur lurking in the labyrinth beneath your consciousness. And it's important that you're going there, that you're confronting that you are taking the initiative, because that is going to get you through to the next area of your growth, and it's also going to lead towards your breakthrough. Next, we're going to go into the dolphin spirit, and the card says this and that are true. And sometimes we need to know that as people, that sometimes we have one belief or one fact in our head, and yet something else that contradicts that or goes against that is also true. And so the dolphin is telling you not to get into all or nothing thinking. Dolphin is also known for its breath. The breath, the mana power that kind of circulates through its body. It comes to the surface, it breathes the air, and then it goes beneath the ocean again. If you're attracted to dolphin this next week, the healing power of your breath could be really significant. And sometimes it's just important to breathe. Take an 8-second breath in, hold it for 8 seconds, and release it for 8 seconds. That can really reset your perspective. Do that 3 times and it will create some magic for you. First card for Dolphin is where it's best to place your focus, and we actually get the Judgment card, which is a card of rebirth and renewal. Whenever I see the Judgment card, I think of the phoenix that rises out of the ashes to be born anew. And this could be a time when you're really transforming. So if you're attracted to the Dolphin, I'm almost feeling like something important this week is coming up that's going to reawaken you. It's going to transform you. And it's also going to wake up the dead parts of yourself, the parts in your heart that just might have felt neglected or that might have been shelved for quite some time. It's like you're stirring this courageous part of yourself awake again. And the angel of judgment blows that loud trumpet, so he is a symbol for a wake-up call. This is a time to not sleepwalk through life, but to be aware and present and clear and ready to act. Second, we're going to go into advice from your inner wisdom. And we actually get the 3 of Swords, which could indicate that this is also a transformative time for Dolphin to go within and deal with any wounds to your heart that may be there, that might be settled. So many of our negative beliefs that we have about ourselves come from these old wounds, these old tragedies that happened a long time ago. And the 3 of Swords is all about going within to your heart and drawing out the shrapnel, getting rid of the injury or the thought that the heart is holding on to, because swords are thoughts. Whatever thoughts the heart is holding on to that's keeping you scared, stuck, or even deadened. The Judgment card could say this is a time to awaken your heart again. And the mythic archetype that could help you with that is actually Prometheus. He's the one who gives the gift of fire to man. This could be a time of illumination for you. It could be time to go within and to find that inner spark, that inner flame, and give that to yourself again at this time. So no matter what wounds have happened in the past or what rainstorms have been raining on the fire within you, this could be a time to rekindle that fire and to wake up. And then finally, we're going to go into the Eagle spirit. And this card says Spirit has your back. And Eagle is all about ascension and touching the face of Spirit, going high, also perspective. And it's just a card that says, let Spirit choose your moves. You're going to win. You're going to be so accomplished if you just let your higher self handle it. First card for Eagle is where it's best to place your focus. And look at that, we got the Star. It's a card of transcendence and wisdom. And the Star is telling you to remember your purpose. Not the purpose for your daily life or the mundane, but your spirit's purpose. Why are you here? What is it important for you to do? And it may not be this grand thing that you have to accomplish. Maybe your purpose here is just to bring kindness to a world that needs a little bit more of it. The woman on the Star card is pouring 1 jug of water on the dry land next to herself, so she's benefiting her own reality from that universal pool. But she's also pouring some of that water back into the universal pool. And so to whom much is given, much is required. And I feel that this is a time to pay it forward, to really align with your purpose. And if you do align with that spirit, you're going to find everything falls into place. Next is going to be advice from your inner wisdom. And we actually get the 8 of Pentacles reversed, which can sometimes indicate a deadening that's happening for you by just turning life into a daily grind. And if you're not feeling a passion or alive or excited about what's happening in your life, this could be a time to change it by shifting from the thing that's just sucking up all the energy and reinvesting in your spirit. This might be a time to do some spirit work or some journaling, but I do think it's time to make contact with something deeper within. And then finally, the mythic archetype that's going to help you is Clotho, the youngest of the 3 fates. She spins the thread of your life. And what this indicates is that you're in charge of spinning the thread of what you want your life's trajectory to be at this time. You can always begin anew, and every day is a new beginning day. And so Clotho could just say, weave the web that you want to live. And that is this week's Oracle. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can check me out at elliotoracle.com. Also, join me tomorrow for Tarotpalooza VIP event. Tickets are still on sale. And if you follow the link in my description box or on my page, you will actually get a free 3-card reading from me sent to your email. Otherwise, I hope you all have a safe and happy week and do take care.